Alright, my review for today is No Gods, No Loss, the second album from Southern California noise rock band Sterile Jets.
She makes my insides
Now, Sterile Jets is a trio formed about 4 or 5 years ago. They're now onto their second album, and this release is a 10-track collection of noise rock. So you'll hear a lot of influences from bands like Sonic Youth, Melt Banana, Shellac, and Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen. Now, there's a lot of really depressing stuff in the lyrical themes here, lots of nihilism and depression, and a sense of being angry at the world and hopeless. So you're probably not going to listen to this album for an uplifting feeling. But that's not what most fans are going to want out of it anyway. What we do have here is a lot of great aggression, energy, and passion. There's no question that these guys are personally invested in the music they're making. Production-wise, it's what you would expect from noise rock. It gets the point across, but there's definitely no bells and whistles or any kind of polished feeling in terms of the sound quality. Some of the tracks stick to a pretty standard setup with bass, drums, vocals, and traditional guitar tones. But on some of the tracks, they get a little bit more experimental with the sounds they're using, which breaks up the flow of the album nicely. Now, anybody who's a fan of contemporary rock or really any music that sticks to a very specific structure, they're going to have a hard time listening to this album just because of the overall jarring sound of it. But really, any fan of more aggressive music, especially some of the more modern metal styles like metalcore, they'll be right at home here. This is definitely going to be a very polarizing album. You're either going to hate it or love it. The band probably doesn't care either way. There's this great rebellious attitude throughout the whole thing. So check it out, No Gods, No Loss by Sterile Jets. If you'd like, you can go on over to Metal Express Radio and read my written review on this album. And while you're there, check out my other reviews. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.